The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. Ray McLeod on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Back to throw. Here's Penix. To the right. That's Pitts. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. On the give, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He is in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Tua going to give it to Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion here is Washington. Once again, it's Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Second and 7. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards, and leads to a massive loss.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, Achane. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on top.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They run over center with Robinson. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. He'll push ahead to the 21. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. Here's second and 9. Tua. That's taken in by Achan. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Here's Tungo Vailoa. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now it's Tua. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, those who ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
On second down, Penix. And this will be incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
On third down, Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's first and 10. Throws Throwing is Tua. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. Tua gonna throw. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Tyreek now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
44. Ready. Run it up the gut. Turbo 3.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. To about the 39. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Achane, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to throw is Tua. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions there.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You could just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Off he goes.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ooh. He's inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On first and 10. It's Achan. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. Second and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Achan, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 15. First down, Miami.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A run up the middle with Achan. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get out of here with a win, oh. Come on, boys.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Now Tua. Quick throw here is complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They snap it to Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will score. Game on. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here is Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes...
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Now Penix on 3rd, and this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. The Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. the coverage there. Met and dropped before he can get a return going.
At the Falcons' 46-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's 2. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That one on target to Moore. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And here we go, 4th and inches. Hill brought in motion. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Down the field, he's got Washington. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. To the air again, Tungo Vailoa. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden.